What makes you go like this?
Okay, so we got the Greenworks 60-volt Go-Kart. Got it for my son. We just moved to this new property, bought a new house. We've got 2.5 acres. So I thought, let's get ourselves a go-kart. We have thus far made a go-kart track. He's been riding this thing every single day for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And figured we should do a review on it. If you're wondering if, this is something you should buy or not, I buy and sell cars, power sports, side-by-sides, boats. So I have a background in that type of stuff. So I was a little weary buying an electric powered go-kart, but it is for my son. He's 8. They say it's for 14-year-olds and above, but he fits. We're going to go on a ride. Right now it's in sport mode. So it has the app. You connect it to Bluetooth and you can adjust from sport mode to eco mode. He started out on eco mode and he's been ripping around, and I'll only let him go on sport mode if I'm with him, and I fit in there just fine. So here we go. Mr. Cool with the visor. They got the sun visor. It's not even sunny. Go down through the neighborhood. Got some pretty good power for being a 60-volt battery powered. Well, we're going 20 right now, and it'll go 25 with both of us.
No.
Keep it in here pretty good. There we go. Having a battery-powered go-kart for your kid is like, it's cool because it's quiet. He can ride it at any time, like in the morning, night, whatever. And he's not bugging anyone, but also, you're on the right side of the road. But they're on an electric bike. But also, at the same time, I can't hear where he's at, so he'll just randomly pop up around the corner. I'm like, oh, there he is. 20. Come on, hit 25. 25. Nice. Getting close to the trail? Yeah. See if you can maneuver your way through here, buddy. There you go. All right. Nice. Oh, you're getting wild. You're going a little fast on here, bro. You're going 24. Slow it down a little. Why? Oh, I don't know. I guess you can go this fast. It's freaking me out a little bit. All right. Jay, what's your favorite thing about your go-kart?
It only takes an hour and a half to recharge.
So yeah, that is pretty nice. If you don't have any Greenworks stuff, it comes with a battery and a charger. Well, we bought the kit with the batteries, 2 batteries and the charger, and the charger is like a beast. It's got like a fan in it and it charges it up pretty dang quick for what it is. A couple of things that I like about it. I think that these tires actually are pretty sweet. The tires have pretty decent tread. This thing is gripping up hills and works really well. As an electric go-kart, another thing that I like is the braking. It doesn't have front brakes, it only has the rear brakes, but they are disc and they're hydraulic. So they're hydraulic disc brakes in the rear. Really touchy, work really, really well. You can do a slide out too, which is pretty cool. And then on top of that, I do like that there's multiple modes that you can change it into. Like what we're doing right now, we're in sport mode. But if he's just gonna ride it himself, I can put it in eco mode, and it has a longer battery life, and he's not gonna rip it way too fast and slam himself into a tree. I mean, he could still probably do that, but. So a couple things that I would want to improve is the shocks. They're just springs and they're really stiff. Next would be these pads, this roll cage pads. They're just Velcro with these little strings on the end, and they just always come undone, and they just, I don't know, they don't look the best in my opinion. The harnesses always loosen themselves up. So right here, you adjust it, and they just, every time they work themselves back up and the harness gets loose on you. So this little section right here, so the cart has that floorboard. Right here, it's open. When you're sitting there, sit down, Jay, like you're driving. Sometimes your knee pops out like that. And if you're going through a brush, trees, sticks will pop up and hit your leg. And that is no fun, because that has happened to him. And it definitely hurts. There's the headlight. At night, it actually works well enough to drive around with the headlight on, for sure. The tail lights are nice too. It's nice having tail lights that are integrated. And this go-kart does have Bluetooth speakers that are under the dash, and they work pretty well. We've lost this wheel cover right here. This one has it, so you can see that's what it's supposed to look like. And he has ran into our fence, and he put the whole front end out of alignment, so that wheel was cocked over like that. I was able to adjust it right there and pull it back in. Yeah, so it's got independent motors for each rear wheel. It's kind of like posi track a little bit. When you're off camber and you're crawling through stuff, it doesn't really like it the most. It still does try to transfer a lot of power to the wheel that's got, you know, traction, but the one that's, you know, off the ground or something, it will spin. So let's go check it out, do some more riding. Oh, dude, you went way, I almost probably broke the shocks off this thing. Oh, we're flexing. We're flexing. That reverse. Oh, we literally just caught air.
What?
We caught air on that. Oh, oh. This thing turns on a dime. Oh, oh, God, no. That was a little wild. That was a little wild, dude. But this hill right here is pretty steep. You can't really see it, but it is. The left. Yeah. Ooh. Over the bridge. There we go. All right. Overall, for a 60-volt electric battery-powered go-kart, I think this is a great deal for what it is. I wish that we had another set of batteries so we could just constantly keep them on rotation, because we've been driving it so much. But for a buggy, I can drive it around, he can drive it around. Look at that thing.